Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and today I'm going to be doing another part of the challenge for Creative Paper Artisan, or YouTube challenge. I'll link the first video I did for this below, as well as Karen's instructional video, so you can follow along. So then the previous video I made 2 tags and a pocket. This one I'm going to do the other 2 items. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, I had my paper around here, but now I don't know what I do with it. I'm gonna make a belly band, and then an item from one of her tutorials. Okay. So I've kind of prepped my belly band because I know what I want to do, and I'll just kind of explain to you how I got to this point, and then we can go on. So I have a good piece of cardstock here. This can be any color you want. I've cut it to fit a normal 8.5 by 11 for the US people journal page. So if I had a, just 8.5 by 11 page folded, this would fit on one. And it is like just under, it's about 7 3/4. So this should fit perfectly on a page. And then I've cut it to 3 inches wide. You can do this however wide you want, but I'm doing 3 inches. And then I have 2 pieces that I've cut more than 3 inches. So these are a little over 4 inches. And one's going to go on top, one's going to go on bottom, but I want them to wrap around. So you want to cut them bigger than your belly band size so that you have room to wrap this around. Okay, I think actually I'm going to cut these down just a little. I think that might be a little too wide for my liking. So I'm going to make these like 1.5. Okay, I think that should be good. So 1.5 by bigger than your belly band. And you can do this any size you want. Just make it to fit your needs. Alright, so first I'm going to decorate these because I don't want them to be plain. You can leave yours plain if you like. Sorry, I was just a little out of breath. Had to go run and let my dogs in, so and this girl don't run, let me tell you. Okay, so these are going to be on the top and on the bottom, and they're going to be a pocket because we're going to have something in there. So that is the purpose of these. So I'm going to cover this with this paper. I'm gonna get glue all over my mat. I don't know why I do that. I have things to use to prevent that, but do I use them? No. Alright, so I'm going to cut this. Okay, so I have that one. And this one I think I'll take here. So put that word vintage on there, so I'm trying to make sure I'm Getting that on there and getting it straight. Okay, so we'll cut this one. I love it when my scissors do that. Okay. So then we have these two pocket pieces. So let's make this one the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mechanical pencil but I put the lead in, and I'm just going to kind of do a little score mark here. And the same on this side. I have a little score thingy, but that works just as well. Okay. So then this will wrap around and this will be a pocket. And we're not losing any real estate on the side. We are going to glue the bottom, but that's okay. I'm not as worried about that. So let me get this glued on here. I am going to miter the corners just a little bit so they don't stick out the bottom. Whoever thought of doing that was a genius. And also, I'm not decorating this. It's going to be covered 99% of the time. So I'm not going to worry about covering that. You can, of course, if you want to. There are no rules. I'd probably just do like some book page or something, but I think I'm just going to leave mine. You can use a piece of patterned paper, you know, whatever you like. Okay, so that's the first one. I haven't glued it on yet, but let's get the second one on here. So we're gonna go about right there. Just gonna score this again. And the only reason I'm scoring it is just to make it a little bit easier to fold. You know, you can just fold it over, but this way I know it's somewhat straight. Okay, so that's the bottom, and this is gonna go at the top. Okay, so we can go ahead and glue those down and get those drying here. Let me miter the corners. And I'm going to use my Barely Arts glue. Don't know that I would really trust glue stick for this, but you use what you have and what you like. Make sure that's as close to the top as I can get it there. Oops. I'm very messy with my glue. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I do. So if you would like a video on that, let me know, because I'll show you how to do it. Alright, let's just get this pushed down really good. And then we'll do the bottom ones. Make sure I've got this. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I had everything the right way there. Alrighty. So this is what we have so far. Now for the top, I'm just gonna kind of put a few little drops here and there. I'm not super worried about that being completely closed, because as long as part of it's closed, nothing's gonna come out. This is just to hold our next piece in there, so. Okay. So we've got that. Now, we're gonna take a piece of paper. You can do any kind of paper, preferably something you can write on, because this is like a hidden journal spot. So I just took, this is a piece of graph paper that I've dyed. The other side is just plain. And I've folded it to where it is just a bit smaller than my belly band, so that it will fit in these pockets. Maybe. There we go. Well, okay, let's do this. Yes, you gotta be kind of careful gluing that bottom part down. Okay, so let's try this again. So that will go in there, and then this side will tuck under there. Now I did have to I had to trim it down some more. Okay. So I'm going to trim this down just a little bit more so that it will fit better. You just want to make sure that it's going to fit in both sides so that it will hold. There we go. Okay. Then, so that you're not just looking at this, which you can if you want, that's fine, but we kind of want this to be hidden. So I cut kind of a cover for this, and I need to cut it down to fit this. Okay. I'm gonna ink around this just a smidgen. I don't know that you guys can even see it, but I can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this small flap onto the back of this, like so. and you want it to come, you know, to the edge, because this is gonna fold over. Also, I folded this kind of accordion style, and I just folded it to fit my belly band. So when it was laid flat, I laid it to where I wanted it to go and then just started folding. Sorry, I forget that you guys, you weren't here when I was doing that part. Okay, so I want that to go on there. And I'm going to use glue stick for this. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my ink pad here, whatever's left on here, I'm just going to kind of run it on here just so that I don't have this stark white. But yet it can still be written on. Oops. Okay. So we have this. So when you open it, you can write on it. You can write on both sides. And then you close it up. And you know what actually I'm going to do also? I'm going to round the corners. I think that might help it slide in and out better. So I'm trying to get all the corners. There we go. Okay. So when you open it, then it'll look like that. There we go. That slides a little bit better. And then there's your belly band. Then you can glue it here and here. I'd probably also put tape over this, just so that whatever you slide in and out doesn't catch. You can use regular tape or washi tape, whatever you have. I just don't want that to be a hindrance. Okay, so when you have your journal, so you have, so it's on there like that, and you have your belly band part, and then you have your secret little hidden journal part. Isn't that cute? And I believe I saw this idea first at Scrapbooking with Me. I think that's where I saw this first. So there's our belly band. All right, for our next project, we're going to make an envelope out of scraps. We're going to kind of construct it so it's not all going to be one piece of paper. This is an idea tutorial from Karen at Creative Paper Artisans, so I will link that video for you down below. But this is the final part of her YouTube challenge, so that's what we're gonna do. So I have this piece here that I'm going to use, and then I have this isn't really scrap, but I have so much of these, and so I think I'm going to use them. Maybe some of this, I don't know, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is fold this in half, and again, this can be any size, whatever kind of scrap paper you have will be just fine. Doesn't even have to really match. I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that on there because it'll be covered. So I have this. So basically I'm just going to construct the sides and the flap. I think also in one of hers she might have just had two separate pieces. So like I could take two of these and put them together like this, and then make both the sides, the bottom, and the flap. So I don't know, we might try that. Okay, now I know that I do want these to be a little sturdy, so I'm actually going to glue two of these together. Like I said, I have a lot of this, so I am not going to be stingy yet. Once I start getting low, I will be stingy. Okay, so that makes that a little bit sturdier because these are pretty thin and delicate. Alright, so well, that is almost the exact same size. How did I do that? I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I have a tearing ruler. Let me get my tearing ruler. Sorry guys. And I'm just going to tear the sides because I don't want straight edges. Yeah, there's my kitty. Again, she always wants attention when I'm either on the phone or I'm busy. Turn that around. There we go. I think that will tear a little better. And you don't have to use a tearing ruler. You can just tear it. You can just leave it straight. Whatever you want to do. Okay. I like the look of the tear, so. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and just tear this in half. And I'll use one side for this, like so. Oh wait, let me ink, because I like the ink, and I kind of want to showcase that this is put together. Okay. There's like a bump in the middle here. It's weird. It's, oh, because of that. Duh. Okay. Well, I am going to cut that off because it's making my life difficult. Alright, now that should go on there. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, I'm going to glue this on. Could probably use your glue stick, but I'm just going to use this. And because this page is folded, I'm not going to worry about going all the way to the bottom. pushing that down like there was glue on this side. Y'all, I'm having a rough week. Okay. All right, now let's do this side. Let's ink it. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Now, let me see. Sorry, trying to find my little trimmer. I want to make this just a little bit straighter. All right, now for the flap, we'll use this. So if we want, and you can either use, you know, again, the straight part or torn part. I want it torn, but I do want to tear it straight. I also want to have a little bit this would make a cute pocket just on its own, huh? Okay, let me think here. Round and round we go. Where she stops, nobody knows. Let's try that again. Okay, so we can either have it on the outside of the back, which is what I'm going to do, or you can make it go inside. And then you won't see it on the back. Actually, I think I'm going to change my mind and go inside, because I should have made this side taller than this side so that you can see, you know, you have room to get in there. So that's just fine. It will still look pretty dang neat. I'm going to cut it just a smidgen. I know I didn't tear it, but being that small of a tear would be difficult. All right. I want this to be somewhat straight. Okay. Now I'm going to glue in here. Oops. And then we have our flap. So we have a very well constructed envelope here. I think it's cute. Because this paper was so brittle, even though I glued it together, it's starting to rip. So I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape. You can use masking tape. Actually, for this one I might use masking because this is kind of that, it's kind of got that look. So, get off me. I'll just use a little bit of masking and then I can ink this if I want. Plus you can see through it, so it doesn't really cover it. And adds extra interest. Alright guys, I'll get this. There we go. And then I'm going to put a little pull part thing in here. Oh, that did not want to. That's okay. It's ripped just like the rest of it. Except for that one side. There we go. Little envelope. I am going to decorate just a little bit more, just to get the floral part of the challenge on there. So we can do that. I like that one. Let's do that. Ink around this. I know this envelope's already kind of busy, but sometimes more is more, right? Is that the saying? Sometimes more is more. So we can go like that. And then we can add a little label. So I have here my labels. Let's see. Can add this one. Actually, okay, I think I'm going to wrap this around. So let's just kind of fold it in half. And And that'll be wrapped around, so we'll have it on both sides there. And we'll have our flowers. And, whoa! I just dumped out all my stuffs. We'll add a little extra pop there. That's cute. This is all fussy cuts from the newest kit, so sorry, let me just clean up my mess here. I don't want to lose it all. Okay, so let me ink around this. Alright, let's glue the label down. And our flower. And our little diamond label here. Cute. And there's the back. And there's our little label. Or I mean, our little envelope. Alright, so there we go, guys. We have our belly band that has its secret little journal spot. Tuck that in there. And then our little put together envelope made out of scraps. Alright, guys, there's those. Thank you so much for joining me again. I think this is quite a ride, wasn't it? My mind is just all over the place. I'm filming this on a Friday, so you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you putting up with me and my mess. If you would please subscribe and be on the lookout for more messes that are coming your way, because I can surely bring it. If you like this video though, please hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and that would really help my channel. Again, I'll link Karen's videos below, and if I can find the video where I got this idea, I will link that as below as well. Alright, so until the next one, bye bye.